Going on holiday with autistic children and possibly non-autistic children doesn't have to be an impossibility. I'm walking proof of that. What we have here at Gîtes Dordogne is the solution to an autistic friendly family holiday that works for everyone, for the whole family. I have 4 kids, the youngest of which is diagnosed autistic, the oldest of which is, we assume, undiagnosed autistic, very similar traits, a third of which is dyslexic, and the fourth is fairly neurotypical. So there's a huge range of needs that we have, that we've worked and built and created and renovated this beautiful villa in France for, such that it works for everyone. We've had a number of autistic families and non-autistic families as well have come to stay as guests. They've rented out this place out, that it works for everyone. And it clearly does work, because over half of our previous guests, families, come back for a second, a third, and even a fourth time. We have had a couple of families who've come back 4 times. That's how much they love it. And that's how much it works as a family holiday that works for everyone, for the whole family. For instance, we have the games room. The games room, if you scroll down and see the games room, or any things I mentioned, you'll see, if I point up, I'm in the top menu at the top of the page. If you scroll up there, click the menu, and you get the sub-menus off of that. The games room, which if you look, I think it's inside the sheet, the games room has a full-size pool table. You can play pool or snooker on that. There's a full-size professional ping pong table tennis table. There is an air hockey table, and there is a table football for babyfoot, like having a bar, there's that one. I'm a bit rubbish at it. So there is also a 3-metre wide cinema that is fantastic for cuddle up together, maybe watch a family film together. There's also on that cinema, attached to the cinema, is a PlayStation 4, PS4 on there. So maybe the kids or the adults can play some games on there. There's a solid oak drinks bar within the games room as well. There's a really nice social area as well. There's also some guitars in there, so if anyone plays guitar, you can have a play. The games room is also really good for autistic people, or for anyone really, to go get some peace and quiet. If everyone else is outside, maybe out by the pool, if anyone needs just a bit of quiet time, it's quite a lovely area to just relax, just to get some either decent or just to quietly read a book by the cinema area. So there's not just the games room that's good for. There's plenty of areas around, inside and outside the villa, that are great for just a bit of quiet time. You can take yourself away, and that's what this place offers. What Gîtes Dordogne offers is, because it's in the countryside, it's a huge house. There's huge barn conversions that are part of the property. There's plenty of places that you can either all be together and have a good family time together, but also you can have maybe a bit of time apart, whether it's down by the lake, which is about a 5-minute walk from the property. So you're still on our property, but because there's 26 acres of grassland fields, forests, lakes, and surrounding area, and the rest of the area beyond our property is more of the same. So you're nice and remote, tranquil there, but there's plenty of space for you to go independently, individually, be apart or be together. So you've got a bit of peace and quiet, or you can come back together and have maybe a bit of raucous fun in the pool, on the terrace, wherever you need. In the banquet hall, which is just next to the games room, that's a big double height vaulted ceiling barn conversion that's got lovely big solid oak beams across the top of the sloping vaulted roof, or inside the pitch roof. Just think old sort of Viking or medieval banquet halls in there. That's got the half of which is effectively a lounge area. There's 12-seater sofas in there, and you can watch, attached to the television that's in there in the lounge area, there's I think it's 4 big Bluetooth headphones. So maybe your autistic children or not can listen, be watching television without having the background noise for anyone else. Equally, if it's someone else watching the telly, the autistic children doesn't have to hear the background noise and be overstimulated by the background noise of the telly. So that's quite nice, again, for give a bit of peace and quiet for everyone, because the acoustics in that banquet hall, for instance, if you want to play one of the guitars or play music in there, and in all of these areas we have sound systems as well, music systems, in the games room, in the banquet hall, out on the terrace. that you can put your own music on. The acoustics in the banquet hall are beautiful for the sound, echoes all around in there. That's really nice. Also in the banquet hall is the other half, if you like, other side of the brick timber that's in the centre of the banquet hall. You've got the other half, you've got the country kitchen, big spacious country kitchen, all with solid oak work surfaces, and there's a 5 metre long breakfast bar. So there's a huge breakfast bar that you can all be together, whether it's while someone's cooking, others can be sat at the breakfast bar having a chat, having a glass or something while you cook. And there's also, I think it's a 7 metre long banquet table, dining table, again solid oak. You get the oak theme that we rather like oak. Big long table that you can all eat together there, and that's just joining onto, walking outside, there's a big sliding door, 3 metre wide sliding door that takes you out onto the terrace. So again, if you scroll down, you'll see the terrace photos below. That's a big 10 by 11 metre square terrace patio area, half of which is shade covered, it's pitch roof covered on a Caribbean style tree post that supports a roof. So you've got space there to be in the shade, out of the hot summer, French summer sun, if you want. So that's a really good place to have lunch in the middle of the day. So you're sun protected, but it's still nice and warm because you're outside, beautiful blue skies usually. So you can, that table out there seats 14 people. So you can have your lunches out there. There's also a jacuzzi hot tub just next to there under the shade, so you can have a nice relaxing time in the bubbles there. You can also cook your lunch on the barbecues we have. There's 2 barbecues. One is the brick barbecue that's just next to the terrace patio. That might be for your normal 1 or 2 family sizzle up. There is also, separate from that, there is a bakehouse which is in a separate building about 10 metres away, which has a huge barbecue, 2 metre wide barbecue, which I'm doing that with my hands because 2 metres is wider than your wingspan. So you can cook a huge amount on that. So that's really good for maybe if you've got guests coming over, there's 3 or 4 families, there's lots of people. That's quite good fun to have a good sizzle up there. There is also a rotisserie in the bakehouse, which is, I think, is a metre and a bit long pole on an electric rotisserie, so you can leave it. It keeps spinning automatically while you poke the fire and keep the fire going. That's a really good fun day if you fancy doing that. If you need any help with any of this, sourcing the hog roast or half a lamb or a whole lamb, whatever you need, we've got a few suppliers that I can line up. And by the way, if you need any help with French, I speak French fairly fluently, so I'm happy to get on the phone and book restaurants and pre-order any food. If you need any pre-ordered food for arrival, I can sort that out for you. And not the hog roast or whatever you need, or booking restaurants. So that's something I can help you with. I basically act as a sort of concierge that before your holiday and during your holiday, you can always just text me or call me with anything you need. Because for an autism-friendly family holiday in a foreign country, you may need some extra help. If you need anything at all, you can just ask me and I can get that set up for you. The swimming pool. We've not even mentioned the swimming pool yet. The swimming pool is an amazingly large, beautiful area outside. It's 14 metres long by 5 wide. There's a semicircle step, Roman end step down into the swimming pool. The top step of which is what we call the social step. So you can sit there. You can usually about 4 or 5 people. There is bum space for 4 or 5 people to sit on that top step, semi-submerged in a bit of water to cool down on a lovely French summer sun hot day. Maybe a little Mai Tai, a cold beer and a glass of wine or something, while you're watching the kids enjoy their pool splashing about. So that's the social step down into the pool. The pool itself is enclosed with security glass, safety glass all the way around. So it's beautiful. You can look into the pool from outside. For instance, if you're sitting on the terrace, you can look in and watch whoever's in the pool, or if you're in the pool, you can see out through the glass. You can see the view, you can see who else is outside. For instance, if maybe your autistic kid is having a bit of a bounce on the trampoline, which by the way we've got a trampoline, it's a 14 metre, well, that's large, 14 foot wide, fairly large trampoline we basically bought it specifically for de-stimming for autistic kids to have a bounce around them and a bit of a de-stim on that. You can see them from, if you're, for instance, sat on your social step having a Mai Tai or having a swim, you can see them from within the pool area. There's lots of forests around us, some of which are ours. So there's lots of space to walk, to explore. Whether you want to bring your family dog, that's also a possibility if you like, or if anyone does. But there's lots of places to explore out and about and around. There's lots of fields for going for strolls. We've got, I think it's 4 mountain bikes that you can use. Lots of games. We have lots of games like city games with badminton. There is a tennis court just down the road you can use. We've got on-site badminton, there's skateboards. We've got all sorts of things around us as well, tennis. So there's lots of different games that we've got that you can use from those. That's basically it. Oh, there's also a lake, so that we have 2 lakes, one small, one large, that you can take a stroll down to. It's quite a nice walk. If it's full and ready, you can go for a nice boat ride. We have a rowboat that you can take out and have a little paddle out on the lake, which is rather fun. So if you have any needs, any requirements, please do let me know. At the top there's the contact button, contact page. You can WhatsApp me, you can SMS me, you can email me, you can call me. My UK mobile number is there, which I'm happy to talk through any requirements you have, whether it's for the beds, the bedrooms. By the way, there's 5 bedrooms. We have up to 14 people potentially for bedding, bed space. Usually people come in groups of about 10 to 12. That seems to be quite a sort of happy number. Let's say we have bed space for up to 14. And if you need any specific bedding requirements, the layout of beds, etc., just message me or call me and we can talk that through. And anything else you need, just let me know. I can either arrange that with local restaurants or local facilities, amenities, as to exactly what you need. So anything you need at all, just ping me. Scroll on down and you see some of the photos, and scroll up to the top menu. The menu up there is quite big. You'll see lots of sub-menus for all the different areas, because it's a big place. There's lots to do in the area and lots to do on the site. So scroll on down, and I hope this is exactly what you need for your autism-friendly family holiday that works for the whole family. Any questions, let me know, and please do let me know what you think.